I think kindness starts with an interest in other people, um, sort of having empathy and understanding and tolerance of other people, and making them feel comfortable and confident in the situation they're in. It might be a very uncomfortable or a scary or new situation they're in, but making them feel relaxed and confident in themselves. And I was very lucky at my first job in that my first manager was a really kind lady, and she took me under her wing and taught me everything about the job and introduced me to everybody. And she did it in such a detailed and sympathetic way. And that was my first job since leaving school, and it was such a new situation. It was really quite overwhelming for me as a 17-year-old or 18-year-old or something. And yeah, and I've really, she was my first role model, I'd say, and I've really tried to be as kind as she was to me to other people since then. I suppose the first time I felt uncomfortable with having kindness given to me was the first time I booked airport assistance at Stansted Airport for me and my mum, and two lovely ladies wheeled us through to the departure gates because it was just so far to walk. I couldn't do it, and mum couldn't either. And I remember really feeling a terrible feeling of guilt and being a burden, and I felt really quite shy of talking to them in a normal way like I would. And I've really tried to rethink what I think about kindness and to try and remember that when you give kindness, you just want to give it to make people feel better, in an awkward situation maybe. And and so I try to set those feelings aside and try to appreciate that sort of, you know, really lovely feeling you get from somebody giving you kindness. And I think it's mindfulness that I learned at Joseph's Court that's helped me to do that. Um, and the other thing is really kindness can come in different guises. My partner, honestly, is the kindest person I've ever known, but it's not obvious when he's being kind. He sees my MS fatigue wall coming at me way before I see it, and he shouts at me to, for goodness sake, take it easy, sit down. And but I know in his mind he's actually giving me a hug, sitting me down with a cup of tea, telling me to take it easy. And so I've tried to really appreciate that kindness rather than fighting it.